Welcome to The Back and Forth, the show by co-parents,
for coparents,
talking about the things that co-parents go through. I'm Kevin, and this is
Chanel.
Let's go! 3, 2, 1. All right.
I don't know why I do this with you.
I don't know either. Chanel. So, we back. Another topic. Another good one here. Another great week.
Yes, definitely.
You just slow on that one. I was trying to get you in there
I'm
on this
just
thing.
listening to you. I'm trying to be courteous and give you your time.
I preface this with this right here. I was sitting inside of the license plate. I was getting some license tags, some tags for my bike one day. And I was running through Instagram, and I was just scrolling through, and I just happened to run across this young lady named Chanel Renee. She was like, they had a picture of her. She was speaking up behind the podium and stuff like that. I said, oh, she has some interesting topics and stuff like that she talks about. So I friended her.
Is that how that happened?
I followed her. I'm sorry, I followed her, right, on IG, right? And, and started, sending messages to her, good posts and stuff like that. And, through that arrangement, we set up a meeting, and we came to, we shared some of the same thoughts, and we thought, hey, it'd probably be good to probably get together and collaborate and put together a show. Let's try something, blah blah blah, whoopity woo and blah 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 and all that stuff. And through that conversation, we were able to come together, put together this product you see here before you right now, and thus, I want to say birthing. That's the right word? Birthing? Birthing
is a word.
The back and forth. You see, that process right there was a simple process. Took a couple of weeks, whatever it is. But check this out. Me and Chanel don't have any issues. But when you choose somebody to go and lay down with, and the next thing you know, you got a baby, and now you two are not together anymore due to whatever circumstances they were, that thing could affect you. I went a roundabout way to get to this right here.
Yes.
We got a post, and now I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Here we go. Can't get to this speaker.
Oh Lord, with the Oh please don't break your glasses on camera.
I can't get it through the hole. If that would happen, somebody would have had a baby. But it's
don't do nothing about no holes. Don't say nothing about holes on the show.
It says here, that. Chanel. I'm going to put it in the middle of the screen. It says,
okay. Just don't put it in the hole. Just
the man or woman you choose to be your partner affects everything in your life. Your mental health, your peace of mind, your love inside you, your happiness, how you get through tragedies, your successes, how your children will be raised, and much more. Choose wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Chanel, saying all that, just put all that into a nice little ball it up, crumple it up.
Yes.
Ball it up. And I'm going to shoot it your way. What say you about this statement, and how much truth is in this, and do you see any flaws in that statement?
No.
Okay, it was simple.
No.
I should.
No.
I thought I left it open-ended, but you gave me a yes or no.
No. I mean, you gave me a closed question.
Let's close.
You said do I see, and I said no, but I will go ahead and expound a little further because I know that you want some more. You want more information, so I'll go ahead and give you some feedback about it. But okay. No, absolutely. Oftentimes I say this to the people after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Because by the time they come to me, it's because they have an issue with the person that they had a child with.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's really necessary for me to actually say this to them because they already have the child. But what I will say though is you have a child. Let's say you have one child, right? And you're having the time of your life with this child's father or this child's mother. That should be a lesson to not go out and create another baby mama drama or baby daddy drama, because you're already expelling enough energy with this first baby daddy or baby mama, right? So it's not about it is kind of about having children outside of a committed relationship, long-term committed relationship, but then also it's about making sure that you're choosing people because you're looking long-term, like you're literally going to have to deal with this person the rest of your life. You know, as long as this child is living, which we are praying that they're living a long life. So you're going to be dealing with this person, whether you're married to them or you're parenting with them forever. You got to see their, you got to see their face. You got to see their face all the time, you know? And so you need to choose wisely, because this person is going to be impacting your children, whether you want them to or not. Whether y'all make it or don't, they're going to be impacting that child. They're going to be impacting that child by their viewpoints, their moral code, the way they see women, you know, and that can come from their own childhood experiences. So they're going to be pouring that into your son or your daughter. And that may be something you agree with, but if it's something that you disagree with, how are you going to balance that out so your children are not confused and they're not overwhelmed with so much conflicting information? What are your thoughts?
Well, you know, I like to play the contrarian on things. And I want to break this down. You know, as I was reading through this right here, small, simple post, but it has so many layers. It's like an onion, layers. Make you cry, stink, you know, burn your fingers. No, it's called the kind of onion you got. I'm a Vidalia sweet onion guy myself. You know, I'm from the South.
The purple, but the red onion is good in your salad.
That red onion is foul.
And on your burger.
Red onion is foul. It will leave your breath smelling nasty, your clothes smelling nasty, your fingertips, your nails smelling nasty.
We have things for that, Kev.
But that's what I'm saying. This thing is like a layer, like a onion, layers of onion being peeled back. Everybody not gonna feel the same way about the onion. Or we do know it stinks. It smells like onion. It can make you cry, and it can stink. But check this out. I want to take it down piece by piece.
Okay.
It said the man or woman you choose to be your partner affects everything in your life. True or false? True or false? It will if you let it. It will if you let it. Because it comes with sometimes they say with age comes maturity, sometimes with the experiences come maturity. Because sometimes when people start doing things, after you mature enough, you learn not to let things bother you, sometimes those things don't affect you anymore. So in one stage of life, it may. In another stage of life, it may not be a thing. Maybe like a mosquito or a gnat. You know, if it's a whole bunch of mosquitoes outside, they're going to bite you anyway. So you just let them go ahead and get their little bites in. Might as well. Ain't no purpose sitting there wasting all that energy dealing with the mosquitoes. Or you could
just use off and not have to worry about it at all.
First of all, we don't have a sponsor.
Or just not go
we don't have a
out,
sponsorship.
Or not go out.
There's no sponsorships here. We're not saying we can use insect repellent that could possibly keep the animals off, the insects off you.
There we go.
Thank you. So, your mental health. If you are not equipped to be able to deal with things as they come mentally, you will break down. If you don't seek help, you will break down. If you go to another person who may be having the same issues as you and they not fixed, you will break down. So who you have surrounding you or who is feeding into you, if you are going through things with that other parent, that person that's in your life, and you are not equipped to be able to handle it, you are done. And I'm not saying this in a negative as for negative. And I'm not saying this from the fact, well, how you know it? You know, everybody ain't done. No, because it's according to how you deal with the situations. Because if you have not been given the proper tools to deal with these type of things mentally, then they will slowly begin to chip away at you. chip away at you, chip away at you. And before you know it, you are busted, disgusted, broken down, and not feeling good about yourself. Self-esteem is shot. All because somebody got to you mentally. And if a person knows that they can get to you mentally, that is control. That is power. And so we have to, especially in our community, we have to know when that we can go out and get help and seek help from people out there, professionals out there who know what they are doing. And don't feel like it's a sign of weakness for you to go get that help.
Yes.
You know, I'm just being honest. I never sought counseling up until the point where I knew that I was broken. But then I had to put my pride aside and go get help, because until that point, I was trying to do it myself. And if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, what's that word, Chanel?
Insanity.
Expecting different results, and nothing ever changes. So I do that to say this right here. That last part where it says how your children will be raised. You chose that person you slept with. And I'm not talking about the people whose situation may have happened. There may have been some abuse in the situation, and a baby came from that situation. I'm talking about the people who go out there and I'm not gonna sing this song again. They go and lay down with somebody, whether it be your spouse or whether somebody you kicking it with. You should know that person you with, the tendencies, how they act, what they do, what kind of person they are, what's their background. Because if you don't and you end up having a child from that situation, you're bringing a child into the situation with somebody you really don't know.
Yeah.
And so we have to be careful, because you can't judge a book by its cover. However, if you open that book and you start reading it, it will tell you a lot about a person. Do the research. Spend the time to get to know somebody. And not to say that the person we are today is not going to be the person we are in the future, because we can change. But just know that, be careful. That person you chose to lay down with, that thing that gets born from that, you've got at the minimum 18 years to have to deal with somebody that you may not even can't stand because you didn't know that person in the first place. Chanel, go ahead.
I want to kind of focus on the word choose. Choose. It's too many children out here that were not planned. I'm gonna say that again, because y'all don't even know when to shout on that, because you really need to shout on this, because we've got to stop. We really have to stop having accidental children. We just got to stop doing it. I mean, you know what it takes to make babies. You know what I'm saying? All of these, we have all of these organizations for Planned Parenting and all of these things for people to be out here having accidents, and then, oh, it was a one night, or I didn't know him. And why are we doing the stuff just praying that God is going we're not going to get pregnant, but we're not doing what we need to do to not get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So we find ourselves having this platform because there's a lot of accidental babies out here.
You know what, Chanel, I'm going to stop you.
I know that's not. I know it's not popular.
I'm going to stop you. Do you know what an accident is?
The what?
An accident.
What is it? What an accident is?
What's an accident? For the sake of our viewers, I'm going to throw the definition of the word accident in the middle of this screen.
Okay.
And I'm going to preface it with this. Accidents are not intentional. It was not planned. We didn't know it was going to happen. Now, unless you are, what was Abraham's wife's name?
Sarah.
And how old was Sarah? She was, yeah. So,
she was stricken in years.
Yeah. And so, unless anybody around here, Sarah, if you going, ooh baby, I like it raw. It's not an accident. Because if you're not married, or you're not doing birth control, or even if you're doing birth control and you still going raw, we keep it real in this show.
We are keeping it real.
Don't say it's an accident because you are rolling the dice. your number came up. Your number came up because if you giving him something that he can feel, now you're gonna be feeling it for the next 18 years at minimum.
Yes.
And so I'm just being real because we got to stop saying it just happened. No, it didn't just happen. We didn't just fall into it. Oops. No, it happens.
Right.
But the thing about it, who is it happening with? That's what this whole thing's about. Because that word, like she said, choose wisely. Mm-hmm. Nobody told you you could continue to be clothes burning. You could have been hunching and doing what you had to do. You didn't have to go all the way. But since you chose that action, this is what we're stuck with now. And so now that person has an effect on your life for a long time. For a long time. And so, Chanel, you did it again. Another great week.
Another great week.
Another great topic because we take the simplest of things. We take this little thing and dissect it. A small little post and see how we can relate this to co-parents. Because yes, your job is parenting. It's not about you. It's about your children. Until your children are of age and they're grown, you're still not done. Because there's going to be grandkids, there's going to be marriages, there's going to be college, and we still going to be left making decisions.
Well, we still got that DNA,
Oh, the
DNA is in that kid, too.
Well, the DNA is there.
You acting just like your mama. You acting just like your daddy. Why do we say those things?
Post I had. Yeah. Oof.
But
it comes from somewhere,
But you see, so even if you're not physically seeing that parent, you've seen it in your kids.
Oh yeah. And we have to acknowledge the fact that we made that decision. Accept it and own it. Don't put this off on the child. It's not the child's fault if you are not getting along with the other parent. Mm-hmm. It's not the child's fault.
Not at all.
They are a product of what the two of you did when you were. I'm not even gonna sing it no more. No, we didn't.
Toes in the door. Foot in the door. The foot in the door.
She's sticking. I was about to say, go and lay down. She said sticking. So Chanel, hey guys, been another great week. I'm getting out of here before I get deep up in here. I'm gonna tell y'all.
We're not trying to.
Hey, Chanel, before you go any further, tell the people how to get in contact with you.
Well, after you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Make sure you follow me on IG at Chanel Renee Speaks. Also, down in the description box, you will be able to find my website, www.pricesandbeyond.org or chanelrenee.com. All of that is down in the description. But, Kev, where can they find you?
You can find me at Kevin_L_Scott on the IG pages and stuff like that. And when you're in the IG page, click on my profile. You can go and see all the things I have to offer, the plethora of things I have to offer you from the co-parenting communication standpoint. That's what we do here. And also you can reach me on Team BYW. That's TEAM.BYW.com. That's Team BYW.com. One day I'm going to spell it right. And with that, Chanel, I'm going to tell the people, stay safe and be blessed. And Chanel?
Listen, again, stay safe, put God first, safety second. Get out them streets, y'all. And we out.
See y'all next time.